Bear Week is underway here on Fox 9, a full slate of stories devoted to one of nature's most interesting animals.
Yeah, here in Minnesota, the black bear dominates the forest, and last night Randy Meyer took us into the North Woods near Grand Rapids to see how researchers are using the black bear to improve human health.
Yeah, and he's back to join us now with the second part of that story. Randy, those scientists now have taken their study to the University of Minnesota and their Visible Heart Lab.
Yeah, they have. The Visible Heart Lab, Jeff, at the U is where scientists are trying to figure out exactly what the unique characteristics of a bear heart are, and somehow can those be used to improve the way doctors treat the human heart. Tonight we follow researchers from the North Woods, you saw it last night, to the lab looking for answers. Black bears are elusive animals. In the wild, many will spend their entire lives unseen by humans. Not so for a group of Minnesota scientists who on this day traded the comforts of a research lab for the snow and cold of an early March morning, where they're getting an up-close and personal look at a hibernating Minnesota black bear. He is right there. Working together, this team of researchers from the DNR, U of M, and medical device company Medtronic is gathering information from bears with the goal of helping humans.
Here we go.
We went along as this team of scientists first sedated and then removed a hibernating black bear from his winter resting spot in the northern forest. But before he denned up for the winter, this bear had a tiny Medtronic monitoring device implanted just beneath the skin of his chest. As he hibernates, he's being remotely studied, his biometrics recorded through GPS and cellular technology. This day was spent more hands-on, collecting physical data.
How prominent the bones are, how much fat there is.
And with spring coming, this big male will be out of hibernation soon. So with things like blood samples, fat measurements, weight, and radio collar all accounted for,
We're going to try it right where it was.
these scientists head back to the city,
1, 2, 3.
where they'll watch, wait, and try to unlock the medical mysteries that define a black bear's hibernation. Now, some 200 miles south at the U of M's Visible Heart Lab, those same scientists, through technology, are able to monitor that bear in real time. Things like his physiology, heart rate, and his body temperature. And exactly 2 weeks after we left and put him back in the den, bear 6005, this is his heart rate, started picking up a little bit, but this is interesting. This is his skeletal muscle activity, meaning the bear is now coming out of hibernation and moving around again, and he re-entered the woods. And here he is, picked up on camera, leaving his den in late March, but not before giving researchers more confidence that remote monitoring of a living being in real time can be done under extreme conditions.
We can download the data on this particular device.
Tim Lasky is an adjunct professor at the U. As a biomedical engineer, his expertise in the Bear Research Project lies in medical device design. He believes technology, like the instrument implanted in the bear's chest, will soon stream data from human patients to doctors, no matter where or what situation that patient is in.
What we're trying to envision in the future for wildlife research and potentially human medicine is how can someone be that's in a remote location be connected so that if something is happening to them, that their physician can be alerted right away.
So while the medical technology might be there, it's here in the U's Visible Heart Lab where scientists are still trying to unlock the mysteries of the heart, be it human, bear, or in the case of this real beating heart, pig. While the sizes are all similar, heart function varies wildly.
Oh, do you need one more for the chest, please?
Take our hibernating bear, for example. Bears have what's known as respiratory sinus arrhythmia. When they're in hibernation, the heart rate is very low, maybe 5 or 6 beats a minute. And the heart only beats when the animal takes a breath. And during exhale, the heart stops again. A denned-up bear does this for 5 straight months, yet there's no heart or skeletal muscle atrophy, no blood clots. The animal stays perfectly healthy, only burning fat. That physical phenomenon intrigues these scientists.
We're doing strips of EKGs relative to its function.
We first met Paul Izio up in the North Woods. A large portion of his work is done there, gathering pieces of the puzzle that make up a bear's biology. Back here at the Heart Lab, as a physiologist, his job is that of a scientific puzzle solver, with the big picture being human health and the concept using hibernation to heal in humans.
And you could replicate bear hibernation in a human that needs to hibernate to recover. And what's also amazing about the bears is they'll actually perform wound healing while they're hibernating. And so if you could figure out what the bears are doing, what hormones are released, what fatty acids are released, bile acids, replicate that in a patient in the ICU and have them heal and be in this recovery state, it could be pretty amazing.
Researchers also believe a black bear's blood is uniquely suited to help humans. Part of Tin and Isle's day with our hibernating bear was spent collecting blood samples. Despite very little body movement and a heart that only beats 5 times a minute, a bear's blood remains healthy in the den. Back at the lab, Isles is trying to figure out what allows that.
One of the things that I'm looking at specifically is how bears are able to hibernate over the winter without forming blood clots. So if you have a human patient who's not moving for long periods of time, I mean, you worry about people on airplanes even, developing deep vein thrombosis or having some sort of embolic event.
Add that to the list of bear mysteries these scientists at the U hope to unlock, leading to better human health.
My big mission is to help people and educate or to build devices or figure out new procedures. So I get highly motivated from doing the bear research and keep thinking about how it might relate to transplant medicine or cardiac surgery.
That's a perspective that sheds a much different light on an animal that, if we're even lucky enough to see in the wild, most often invokes a sense of fear. When in reality, to think like a scientist with an eye on human health, maybe that glimpse of a black bear should instill a sense of intrigue. Now, the Heart Research Project and the study of black bears in Minnesota will continue. Scientists are working on a system that will allow year-round study by adding technology to a bear's GPS collar that will send his vitals back to the Visible Heart Lab at the U 24/7, no matter where it roams throughout the year. More to come.
So cool that it ties in the whole human component there.
Yeah, and the remote tracking.
It's amazing what they can do and what they've done just in the last couple of years.
So you've looked at the research side. What do you have coming up tomorrow night?
Tomorrow's is interesting because it's a bit of an anomaly. You know, we're doing a lot on bears, and bear attacks on people are very, very rare, and black bear attacks are exceedingly rare. However, we found a woman who was attacked by a black bear on her deck a year ago today. And we're going to talk to her about her experience and how she's been doing in recovery. And this is a woman who really still has real grave concerns when she steps out her front door.
I bet.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Randy.
You bet.